Imagine stumbling upon a hidden door in your mind, one that leads to the most profound depths of your being. Behind this door lie not just the parts of yourself you proudly show to the world, but also those you've quietly tucked away. This concept, known as shadow work, was first introduced by the brilliant mind of Carl Jung. It challenges us to explore the entirety of our psyche, not just the bright spots, but also the corners we've avoided, believing they were too dark or undesired. Yet, it's in acknowledging and understanding these hidden facets of ourselves that we find true growth and healing. The shadow isn't merely a collection of negatives, it's a mosaic of everything we are, recognized and unrecognized. Today, we're diving into this fascinating process, showing you how it's not just a path to self-improvement, but a gateway to discovering the full spectrum of your unique potential. Diving into the depths of our psyche isn't just an act of bravery. It's a profound step toward true personal growth. When we dare to acknowledge our shadow, that hidden part of us we've often ignored or denied, we open ourselves up to incredible possibilities. It's like discovering a map of treasures that we never knew existed. This journey of recognition isn't about dwelling on what we perceive as flaws or weaknesses. Instead, it's about seeing ourselves in a new light and recognizing that every aspect of our being holds value and contributes to who we are. Through shadow work, we learn not just to accept, but to appreciate the full range of our human experience. This holistic acceptance paves the way for a life that's not only more authentic, but also richly fulfilled. Imagine living free from the chains of self-doubt and fear, where you not only acknowledge all parts of yourself, but also celebrate them. This is the promise of shadow work, a path to not just knowing yourself, but to loving yourself fully. Let's shed light on a common misconception. The shadow within us is not an enemy to be feared or a dark force to be shunned. Far from it. Society often paints parts of our personality that don't conform to the norm as negatives, leading many to believe that the shadow is solely a repository for our darkest traits. However, the truth is much more liberating. Our shadow is a vital part of our identity, housing not just what we've labeled as negative, but also untapped strengths, forgotten passions, and unexplored talents. Recognizing and integrating our shadow doesn't mean giving in to our worst impulses. Instead, it's about understanding ourselves fully and bringing to light the power of every trait we possess. This journey towards self-acceptance opens the door to profound personal growth and positive change. Imagine harnessing the energy of every facet of your being, turning what was once hidden into a source of strength. This is the transformative potential of shadow work, offering a pathway to a more balanced, vibrant, and whole self. In the vast landscape of personal development, shadow work stands out as a beacon, guiding us toward a deeper, more holistic form of self-improvement. While many practices focus on enhancing our strengths, boosting productivity, or cultivating positivity, shadow work invites us to engage with every part of ourselves. This isn't about fixing what's wrong with us or simply accentuating the positive. It's about weaving the rich tapestry of our entire being into a cohesive whole. Other techniques may encourage us to climb higher and reach for the stars. Shadow work, in contrast, asks us to dig deeper, to explore the very roots of our being. It's this journey inward that sets shadow work apart, offering a unique pathway to self-discovery and healing. By accepting every aspect of ourselves, we unlock a level of authenticity and resilience that other methods simply can't replicate. Imagine a world where every part of you is acknowledged, understood, and valued. That's the world that shadow work helps us create, leading to not just incremental changes, but to a profound transformation of our entire selves. Starting on the quest to identify your shadow is akin to setting out on a grand adventure of the self, one that promises to reveal the many layers of your personality that have remained just out of sight. The key to this journey? Reflection and self-awareness. These are not just tools, they're lanterns that light the path, illuminating aspects of ourselves we've overlooked or concealed. To begin, turn your gaze inward to those moments when you feel a strong emotional reaction, perhaps stronger than the situation warrants. These are signposts, indicating where parts of your shadow may lie. It's in the quiet moments of introspection, in the gentle scrutiny of our thoughts, feelings, and reactions, that we can start to see the outlines of our shadow selves. Remember, this process is not about judgment, but about discovery. By welcoming these insights with curiosity and compassion, we step closer to understanding the intricate mosaic of who we are. This journey of uncovering the shadow is not just about bringing hidden parts to light. It's about accepting the full spectrum of our humanity and transforming our relationship with ourselves in the most profound way. Shadow work, at its core, is a deeply personal journey unique to each individual. Yet it's grounded in techniques that are remarkably straightforward and accessible. These methods don't require any special equipment or rare knowledge. They are built on the foundation of introspection and self-exploration, available to anyone willing to look within. The beauty of shadow work lies in its simplicity, making it a practice that can be woven into the fabric of everyday life. One of the most effective starting points is journaling. This isn't just any kind of writing. It's a deliberate process of self-reflection. By putting pen to paper, you give yourself a safe space to explore your thoughts and feelings, especially those that stir up discomfort or are usually pushed aside. This act of externalization helps in acknowledging and understanding the hidden aspects of your psyche, offering a powerful first step towards integrating your shadow. Another accessible technique is meditation, specifically focusing on mindfulness and self-compassion. Through meditation, you can cultivate a non-judgmental awareness of your thoughts and emotions, observing them without attachment or immediate reaction. This practice encourages a deeper connection with your inner self, revealing the parts of you that are often ignored or suppressed. It's a gentle yet profound way to confront and accept your shadow. Dialogue can also be a transformative tool in shadow work. Engaging in honest conversations with oneself, perhaps through voice recording or speaking in front of a mirror, can unveil hidden truths and foster acceptance. This method allows you to hear your thoughts and feelings articulated aloud, providing a different perspective and helping to bridge the gap between the conscious and unconscious aspects of your mind. Lastly, exploring your dreams offers a unique window into your shadow. Dreams can serve as a direct line to the subconscious, where shadow elements frequently reside. Keeping a dream journal and reflecting on the symbols and scenarios that appear can uncover valuable insights into your inner world. This practice invites you to decode the messages your mind sends you in sleep, often pointing towards areas of your life that are seeking attention and integration. These techniques, simple in their approach yet profound in their impact, open the door to a world of self-discovery and healing. By incorporating these practices into your daily routine, shadow work becomes not just an exercise in personal development, but a way of life rich with insight and transformation. Shadow work holds the key to unlocking an inner strength that many of us don't realize we possess. It's a profound journey inward that can radically alter how we face life's challenges, including pervasive issues like anxiety or low self-esteem. By engaging with the parts of ourselves that we've neglected or suppressed, we can begin to understand the root causes of these difficulties, paving the way for healing and growth. Anxiety, for instance, often stems from fears and uncertainties that lurk in the shadowy corners of our minds. Through shadow work, we learn to shine a light on these fears, not to banish them, but to understand their origins and what they're trying to communicate. This understanding can transform our relationship with anxiety, turning it from an overwhelming force into a manageable aspect of our experience that we can address with compassion and insight. Similarly, low self-esteem is frequently linked to negative self-beliefs that we've internalized over time. Shadow work encourages us to question these beliefs and uncover why we've held on to them and how they've shaped our perception of ourselves. By facing these hidden parts of our psyche, we can begin to challenge and change the narratives that have held us back, fostering a more positive and empowered self-image. Consider the story of someone who struggled with public speaking due to deep-seated fears of judgment and rejection. Through shadow work, they discovered that these fears were tied to early experiences of criticism. By acknowledging and processing these experiences, they gradually learned to detach their self-worth from the opinions of others, leading to newfound confidence in their abilities. Another example is someone who battled with perfectionism, which fueled their anxiety and self-doubt. Shadow work helped them recognize that their drive for perfection was a defense mechanism against feeling inadequate. By adopting this aspect of their shadow, they learned to accept imperfection as a natural and valuable part of the human experience, easing their anxiety and boosting their self-esteem. These stories exemplify the transformative power of shadow work. It's not a quick fix, but a deep, ongoing process of self-discovery that equips us to face our challenges with greater resilience and wisdom. By welcoming all parts of ourselves into the light, we can navigate life's obstacles with a stronger, more integrated sense of self, opening the door to lasting personal growth and fulfillment. As we venture into the depths of shadow work, it's essential to acknowledge that this path, while deeply rewarding, can also navigate through turbulent waters. Facing the aspects of ourselves we've long hidden or ignored isn't always easy. It can stir up emotions and memories that are uncomfortable or even painful. Yet, it's in facing these challenges that we find our true strength and resilience. One of the potential difficulties in shadow work is the resurgence of past traumas or negative emotions. This is a natural part of the process, as shadow work involves confronting aspects of ourselves that we've avoided. When these feelings surface, it's crucial to approach them with kindness and patience, allowing yourself to feel and acknowledge them without judgment. Remember, healing begins with acceptance. Another challenge can be the feeling of being overwhelmed. At times, the journey inward may reveal more than we feel prepared to handle. In these moments, it's important to step back and practice self-care. Whether it's through meditation, spending time in nature, or seeking support from friends, family, or a mental health professional, nurturing your well-being is paramount. The fear of change can also emerge as we delve deeper into our shadow. As we start to integrate these previously hidden parts of ourselves, we might find our perspectives and relationships transforming. Accepting this change is vital, as it signifies growth and evolution. Remember, The person you're becoming is a more authentic version of yourself. To navigate these challenges safely, setting a gentle pace for yourself is key. There's no rush in shadow work. It's a personal journey that unfolds in its own time. Listening to your body and mind and honoring your limits will guide you through this process with care and respect for yourself. Lastly, consider seeking guidance from those experienced in shadow work or related fields. Whether it's through books, workshops, or personal counseling, external support can provide valuable insights and strategies for handling the emotional complexities of this journey. Remember, you're not alone on this path. Surrounded by support and armed with self-compassion, you're well equipped to navigate the challenges of shadow work, transforming them into stepping stones towards your fullest potential. Within the realm of shadow work, countless individuals have started on journeys that led them to profound personal transformations. Their stories stand as beacons of hope, illustrating the incredible potential for growth and change that lies within this practice. Take, for instance, the story of Alex, who always felt held back by an unexplainable fear of failure. Through dedicated shadow work, Alex discovered that this fear stemmed from early childhood experiences of being harshly criticized for mistakes. By facing these painful memories and accepting the vulnerable parts of themselves they had long rejected, Alex began to heal. This journey allowed them to step into challenges with courage, transforming their fear of failure into a source of motivation and resilience. Then there's Jordan, who struggled with feelings of unworthiness and difficulty forming close relationships. Shadow work revealed that these issues were linked to a deep-seated belief that they were not enough, a shadow formed from years of trying to meet unrealistic expectations. By acknowledging and accepting this hidden part of themselves, Jordan learned to cultivate self-love and found the strength to build meaningful, authentic connections with others. Samantha's story is another testament to the power of shadow work. Battling with chronic anxiety, she found that traditional therapies provided only temporary relief. It was through shadow work that Samantha confronted the root causes of her anxiety, including suppressed emotions and unresolved traumas. This journey of self-discovery led her to a place of inner peace and stability she had never thought possible. Mark's transformation through shadow work involved overcoming a deep-seated anger that affected his relationships and quality of life. By delving into his shadow, Mark uncovered past experiences and unexpressed grief that fueled his anger. Through acknowledging and processing these buried emotions, he was able to find a sense of calm and clarity, drastically improving his interactions with loved ones and his overall well-being. Lastly, there's Emma, who felt stuck in a cycle of self-sabotage that hindered her personal and professional growth. Through the introspective journey of shadow work, she identified the fears and insecurities driving her self-destructive behaviors. Accepting these aspects of her shadow, Emma broke free from the cycle, unlocking her potential and achieving goals she once thought were out of reach. These stories, each unique in their challenges and triumphs, highlight the transformative power of shadow work. They show us that within the depths of our shadow lie not only the roots of our struggles, but also the seeds of our greatest growth. Through courage, commitment, and self-compassion, anyone can tap into this wellspring of healing and emerge not just changed, but truly transformed. As we reach the end of our exploration into shadow work, you might be wondering how to take the first step on this transformative journey. The beginning can be as simple as setting aside a few moments each day for introspection and journaling. Start by reflecting on your emotions, especially those that feel uncomfortable or provoke a strong reaction. Write them down and explore their origins. Meditation can also be a powerful tool to quiet the mind and connect with your inner self. For those looking for deeper guidance, numerous resources are available. Books like Owning Your Own Shadow by Robert A. Johnson or Shadow Work, A New Guide to Spiritual and Psychological Growth by Christine R. Page, offer insightful starting points. Online communities and workshops dedicated to shadow work can provide support and shared experiences from people on similar paths. Remember, shadow work is a deeply personal journey that unfolds differently for everyone. Be patient and compassionate with yourself as you navigate this process. And as always, if you found value in this video, please like and subscribe to our channel for more insights and guidance on personal growth and transformation. Together, let's go on this journey to accept all parts of ourselves, transforming shadows into sources of strength.